Hello everybody. Good vocabulary, just as any other skill, requires constant practice in order to be improved. Of course, practicing alone will not necessarily make your performance stress free. For that matter, you have to train your mind. The more you train your mind, the more confidence you will gain, the more confident you will feel in facing the exams based on vocabulary. So, with this, I will start today's work. The first word for today is ornate. ORNATE. Ornate means excessively or elaborately decorated. Example: furniture of the Baroque period can be recognized by its ornate carvings. Next example: the temple in southern part of India are highly ornate and elaborate. Next word is ornithologist. Ornithologist. Ornithologist is a scientific student of birds. Example: Audubon's drawings of American bird life have been of interest not only to the ornithologists but also to the general people. Now, to give a hint what ornithologists do, I will give an example. In your biology books, in your school times, you might have seen the shape of beaks of different birds. Actually, that shape of beaks is determined by ornithologists. They study the birds, their anatomy and exterior physical anatomy. Okay, so based on those studies, the data is collected. Next word is orthodox. ORTHODOX. Orthodox, you all are familiar with. Orthodox means conservative in belief, traditional. The antonym for this word is liberal. Example: faced with a problem, he preferred to take an orthodox approach rather than shock anyone. In certain religious societies, orthodox traditions are preferred over contemporary approaches. In orthodox society, love marriage is still unacceptable. Next word is orthography. ORTHOGRAPHY. Orthography means correct spelling. Example: many of us find English orthography difficult to master because so many of words are written phonetically. Okay, phonetically they are written, and the second most difficult problem is that they sound the same with different spelling. Next word is oscillate. OSCILLATE. Oscillate means vibrate like a pendulum, having a wave-like motion, waver. Example: it is interesting to note how public opinion oscillates between the extremes of optimism and the pessimism. The waves of the sea made the vessel oscillate. Next word is osseous. OSSEOUS. Osseous means made of bone, bony. Example: the hollow soft spot found at the top of the infant's skull gradually closes as new osseous tissue fills in the gap. Actually, that soft spot is present in this upper portion of the head. Next word is ossify. Ossify. Ossify means change or harden into bone. Example, when he called his opponent a bonehead, he implied that his adversary's brain had ossified and that he was not capable of clear thinking. His thinking has become rigid. Next word is ostensible. Ostensible. Ostensible means pretended, something assumed, apparent, professed. Example, although the ostensible purpose of this expedition is to discover new lands, we are really interested in finding new markets for our products. Next word is ostentatious. Ostentatious means showing in a flaunting way, showy, pretentious, trying to attract attention. Example, Triumph's latest casino in Atlantic City is the most ostentatious gambling place in the East. It easily outglitters its competitors. Youth today like ostentatious outfits because they seem more fashionable. Next word is ostracize. Ostracize. Ostracize means exclude from public favor, ban something. Example, as soon as the newspapers carried the story of his connection with the criminals, his friends began to ostracize him, means they parted off from him. Next word is oust. Oust. Oust means drive out, expel. Example, the world wondered if Aquino would be able to oust Marcos from office. Next word is outlandish. Outlandish. Out means from outside and landish means outside of this land. So outlandish is something that is unconventional, peculiar, bizarre. Example, the eccentric professor who engages in markedly outlandish behavior is a stock figure in novels with an academic setting. Next word is outmoded. Outmoded. Outmoded means obsolete, old fashioned, no longer stylish. Example, unconcerned about keeping in style, Lenore was perfectly happy to wear outmoded clothes as long as they were clean and unfrayed. Next word is outskirts. Outskirts. Outskirts means fringes, outer borders. Example, living outskirts of Boston, Sarah sometimes felt as if she were cut off from the cultural heart of the city. Outskirts of city is continuously expanding. Next word is outspoken. Outspoken. Outspoken means candid, frank, blunt. Example, the candidate was too outspoken to be successful politician. He had not yet learned to weigh his words carefully. Next word is outstrip. Outstrip. Outstrip means outdo, surpass, eclipse. Example, Jace Owens easily outstripped his competitors to win the gold medal at the Olympic Games. The athlete outstripped his previous record. Next word is outwit. Outwit. Outwit means trick someone, outsmart. Example, by disguising himself as an old woman, Holmes was able to outwit his pursuers and escape capture. Next word is ovation. Ovation. Ovation means enthusiastic applause, enthusiastic praise of someone is called ovation. Example, when Placido Domingo came on stage in the first act of La Boheme, he was greeted by a tremendous ovation. The judges gave a standing ovation to see the contestant perform in such an artistic and elegant way. Next word is overbearing. Overbearing. Overbearing means bossy, arrogant, decisively important. Example, certain of her own importance and of the unimportance of everyone else. The boss was intolerably overbearing in manner. In choosing a husband, she said, good birth is of overbearing importance. Compared to that, neither wealth nor talent signified. Next word is overhaul. Overhaul. Overhaul means thoroughly examine the condition of and repair if necessary. Example, it is necessary for the engineers of NASA to overhaul the rocket every day. Otherwise, an accident similar to that of Challenger accident might happen. Next word is overt. Overt. Overt means open to view. It is actually antonym of covert, which means hidden or secret. So overt means open to view. Example, according to the United States Constitution, a person must commit an overt act before he may be tried for treason. Every businessman should make his policies and rules overt to the customers. Next word is overweening. Overweening. Overweening means arrogant, presumptuous. Example, his overweening pride in his accomplishments was not justified. Everybody else in his team dislikes him due to this behavior. Next word is overwrought. Overwrought. Overwrought means extremely agitated, hysterical. Example, when Kate heard the news of the sudden tragedy, she became too overwrought to work and had to leave the office early. When somebody becomes overwrought, his or her performance levels become low. Next word is ovoid. Ovoid. Ovoid means egg shaped. Example, at Easter, she had to cut out hundreds of brightly colored ovoid shapes. Next word is pachyderm. It is read as pachyderm. Pachyderm. DERM. Pachyderm means thick-skinned animal, like hippopotamus. Example: the elephant is probably the best known pachyderm. Next word is pacifist. Pacifist. Pacifist means one opposed to force. Anti-militarist person is called pacifist. We can say like this: Mahatma Gandhi was a pacifist person. Another example: the pacifists urged that we reduce our military budget and recall our troops stationed overseas. Next word is pacify. Pacify. Pacify means make calm or quiet, subdue, soothe. Example: dentists criticize the practice of giving fussy children sweets to pacify them because dentists always know that sweets are harmful for the tooth. Next word is pine. Paean. Pine means song of praise or joy. Example: pines celebrating the victory filled the air after the team won. Next word is painstaking. Pains taking. Taking. Actually, pains is sometimes referred to as hard work. So painstaking is an behavior uh, in which a person takes great care in accomplishing one's work. So painstaking means showing hard work, taking great care. Example: the new high frequency word list is the result of painstaking efforts on the part of our research staff. Next word is palatable. Palatable. Palatable means agreeable, pleasing to the taste. Example: neither Jack's underbaked opinions nor his overcooked casseroles were palatable to me. Palatable is actually something pleasing to the taste. Actually, the upper portion of our mouth is called palate. Next word is palatal. Palatal. Palatal means magnificent. 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 Example: he proudly showed us through his palatial home. Palatial actually means in a good condition. It can be used as an antonym for wretched house. Next word is paleontology. Paleontology. Paleontology means a study of prehistoric life forms or prehistoric life. Example: the professor of paleontology had a superb collection of fossils. Next word is palette. Palette. Palette is a board on which a painter mixes pigments. Example: at the present time, art supply stores are selling a paper palette that may be discarded after use. Next word is palimpsest. Palimpsest. Palimpsest means parchment used for second time after original writing has been erased. Palimpsest means parchment used for second time after original writing has been erased. Example: using chemical reagents scientists have been able to restore the original writings on many palimpsests. Next word is pall, P-A-L-L. Pall means grow tiresome. Example, the study of word lists can eventually pall and put one to sleep. Okay, so this was the last word for today.